MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of the National League Championship Series between the San Diego Padres and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3-2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Jameson Taillon will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that throws 2 types of fastballs. A 4-seamer, which is more of his true riding fastball that he'll throw up in the zone. And the 2-seamer is the one that he'll sink to try to get ground balls. So even though the fastball is one pitch, he has 2 pitches that are different, even though they're both fastballs. A 4-seamer up in the zone, 2-seamer down in the zone to try to get the ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
First pitch, 7:05.
Now the pitch.
Ball.
And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. In there, 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball. You're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Pitch out. Nothing doing.
1 ball, no strike.
Pham, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
2-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now the 2-1.
Ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Scorched to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
That is big. The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now in the box, Eric Hosmer. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Hosmer, an imposing left-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The set and the 1-1. Fastball just inside. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Puig's got a read on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. A couple of walks, but no damage. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Dinelson Lamet is charged with keeping their hopes alive on the mound here in the League Championship Series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Leading off for the Marlins, the first baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch.
Ball one. Ball too high.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes two really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Three and one to Howie Kendrick.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 3-1. And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, George.
Here's George Springer. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch.
3-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number one.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. Heading out towards shallow right. Pham is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Denzel Peralta.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A count of 1-1 strike to David Peralta.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kendrick ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, with two away, the man on first, he was moving on contact. He got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
That'll bring in Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The relay, throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Marlins lead it 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Profar is known to have an incredible ability to make contact when he swings the bat, becoming a rare thing to see him swing and miss, leading many people to marvel at his apparent hand-eye capabilities. Especially in today's game with such a high strikeout rate out there, he's becoming more of a rare talent.
Yeah, I just don't think he's trying to do too much. He gets himself into good hitters' counts and tries to hit it right back off the pitcher's hat.
Taylor Trammell waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses 2-2.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. Hit down the line at first. One there. On to first, a double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play. And now it'll be the catcher, Francisco Mejia. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one.
No strike.
That evens it up 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
All even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. Padres go down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0. So coming to the plate, Trevor Story. Lifetime versus this pitcher. Batting .500, 5 for 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And now a pitch on the way.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And now is Yasiel Puig. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And with 2 away, here's a look at our updated playoff brackets. The question on everyone's mind is, will we be able to punch our first ticket to the World Series after tonight's ball game? The pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
No. 2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Miami down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Leading off the inning, Trent Grisham, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Trent Grisham.
First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Padres still with the big goose egg in the hit column thus far. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball.
No.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Liner toward right center. And the Friars are into the hit column. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar.
The second baseman.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Late square, and this is popped up. Machado is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Standing in, Howie Kendrick. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly, two are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with two gone. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
2 out, nobody on. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and digging in is the veteran DH Josh Donaldson.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
No balls and 1 strike. And he takes strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Manny Machado now. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. And Kendrick squeezes it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
So 2 are gone in the Padres 4th. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And now a pitch on the way. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it here 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Arenado, the former Colorado Rocky. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, David Peralta, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
So 2 are gone now in the Miami fourth, and that'll bring up big-time RBI man Marcell Ozuna. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Trevor Story steps in now as he drives a liner to right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. In to score is the runner from first.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. And he lays off there 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Three and 0 now.
3 balls, no strikes.
Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up to shoot again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point here. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
And he'll get back in safely. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
next to the Marlins, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
At the plate now, Jonathan Villar, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Howie Kendrick. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Padres, the second baseman, Erickson Profar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball. 1-0.
Now the 1-0. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Puig at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back.
Striding into the box, Taylor Trammell. Here's the first pitch to him. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Trammell, a native of Georgia. This is his first year at the big league level. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Francisco Mejia. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Into the box, Trent Grisham, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball.
2 out here and a runner at second. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
To 2-2 now. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings in George Springer.
The center fielder, George
Bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short, and this gets under the shortstop's glove. That'll likely be a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Adrian Morejon takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
50, Adrian Morejon.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. This will be foul off to the right, out of play. Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Ready once again, David Peralta. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. None out. Runners at first and second. Check swing grounder to the right side. And they put the tag on him for the out. But meanwhile, both runners are able to move up a base.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that could go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
As a look, now the pitch.
Ball. He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Back goes Grisham. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 5 and the Padres nothing. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Tommy Pham. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
the bat.
Next will be the designated hitter, Josh Donaldson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Count remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Line drive to center field. Springer is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Padres down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Williams Astudillo.
The catcher, Williams Astudillo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. He swings and grounds it to short. Profar for 1. Over to Hosmer, a double play.
Just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
So stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
2 out, nobody on. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Marlins as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here it comes. Hit out towards second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is, they're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Two-0 count, the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Here's Jurickson Profar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
A bullet to first base. And now they'll tag him out between first and second. It's a double play, and the inning is over. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Marlins lead this one 5-0. Riding in once again, George Springer. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
In there, a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So digging in now, Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Hosmer in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, David Peralta. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Inside and low. 2-1. Runners on first with one down. Three and one to the Marlins left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Here's the 3-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Springer isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. As they pile on, it's now a 6-0 game.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Trey Wingener enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 58.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. As he'll come up empty that time on a sinker, it's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. The bouncer to the left side. And the tag gets him. A 1-run is in to score on the play.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. From the stretch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Willians Astudillo. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
1-1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Count even at 2-2 to the Marlins catcher. He stays alive, still 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line drive, fair ball down the line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Second baseman, Robinson.
In now, Jonathan Villar will swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Into the box, Taylor Trammell. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-1.
Now the 2-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Now a line drive drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Now the Marlins skipper is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So this home crowd likely to give him a standing O as he departs with the shutout in check, and a nice tip of the cap there to acknowledge a job well done. David Robertson gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the 8th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Digging in, Francisco Mejia. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Robertson has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 1 out, nobody on. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's down into left center for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Standing in now, Trent Grisham, as he rips it on the ground to second. To second for 1. Back to Kendrick, not in time as they just miss getting the pair. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Tommy Pham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground to the left side. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. George Springer the next to hit. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
1-1, here it comes. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
he got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2. Nolan Arenado will be next. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Miami down in order as it remains an 8-0 ball game. Yates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 39, Kirby. Leading off for San Diego, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Here's the first pitch. Yates was once a member of the club he matches up against in this one. He was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
They'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 0-2 pitch misses for ball 1. It looked like the fastball got away from him there. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Striding forward now is the DH, Josh Donaldson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. squared up the fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. The 0-1. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
And in steps Manny Machado as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. 1 out, nobody on. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
The 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
San Diego down to their final strike. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ready with another 2-strike offering down the third baseline. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And the Marlins are champions of the National League. They're going back to the World Series.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is the